a shooting star. Run, run.
Hey Lakers, have you ever wanted to know how to get the best looking tan? Well, I interviewed some people and tried out some options for you.
Hey Lakers, me and Taylor here at the Neon Sun Tanning to show you guys the whole process of a tanning.
So they take you to this little room and pretty much you just sit in there and lay in for about 5 to 10 minutes. Most people don't do more than 10 minutes because it can burn you.
We just got out of the tanning place. Honestly, they were a little ghetto. I don't think she knew what she was doing. So I just got the spray tan. I look the exact same. So I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna give them maybe a little bit of time, but I look the same.
And I'm 18, so I was allowed to use the tanning bed. Chloe tried to lie and say she was 18, but they didn't let her use the tanning bed. And I feel like I look pretty much the same, but I mean, I was only allowed to do 8 minutes because it's my first time using a tanning bed and I'm already pale and I don't tan very easily. So overall, I'd give that place like a 5 or 6 out of 10, probably.
I used the B-Tan clear tanning gel, and it was like $10 or something like that. And it's really dark, and I did 2 layers, like 2 separate days. The first day, it looked pretty normal, but I was like, all right, let's see just how ugly we can get. So I did a second layer, and now my hands are really orange because I forgot to wash my hands.
I use self-tanner because it's the cheapest option, and the brand I use is Bondi Sands, and the darkness is medium or dark, either one. I usually do that over my whole body with a makeup brush instead of a mitt, and it comes out more even that way.
I think the best way of tanning is like naturally. I usually look for like the highest UV. I use a lot of tanning oil too, but mainly whenever the UV is like above an 8, I usually go outside and lay for a couple hours.
Spray tan is my favorite type of tan. I feel like it always does you good. I feel like light medium does a fair job of giving you a good tan. Don't forget to moisturize before you get a spray tan or it will look disgusting. But I feel like a spray tan would just give you like a good boost of confidence, like a good 2019 Kim Kardashian, and make you feel cute.
Personally, I think how to get the best tan is from laying in the sun, but here in Ohio, that doesn't work. So I think the best method is self-tanner because it's a cheaper option and you only have to reapply it like twice a week to keep tan. I think spray tans turn out orangey, and if it's raining like I did, it doesn't work out very well. So overall, if you want to be tan, I recommend self-tanner.
Hey Lakers, you may have noticed that we have quite the range of heights within our school. I went around and talked to the tallest people and the shortest people in the school.
I'm 5'2".
I'm like 4'7".
6'5". I'm 6'1".
Why are you that tall?
I was born 6 weeks premature, and that's probably one of the reasons.
I have Turner syndrome. Basically, some of my chromosomes are just like gone, and the part that's missing is the part that dictates your height, and it can cause a lot of other problems, but me, I just got lucky and it like just affected my height basically.
I guess my parents or grandparents. My grandpa was like 6'4", and my mom's like 6 foot. Dad's on the short end, it's like 5'7".
I don't really know why I'm this tall. I'm taller than both my parents, so.
How does it feel being the shortest people at Indian Lake?
It's all right. It sometimes it hurts when people tease you and stuff, but it's okay.
It doesn't really make that much of a difference other than you're looking up at everybody.
I don't really care for it. It's just like other people find it awkward. I guess it's kind of awkward because I can look over everybody.
I mean, I guess it's pretty cool doing good at sports and stuff.
What are some pros and cons about being your height?
Hide and seek is really fun.
You can scare people easier, and
I get told this a lot. A lot of people like tall dudes.
I would say some pros are getting looked at by coaches for sports.
Cons, can't reach the top shelf, have to climb up on the counters every single time.
I agree on her with that one.
A lot of down things is big injuries and stuff, you know. Your back starts to hurt.
Some cons are like back problems, and it's kind of awkward.
So, Lakers, now that we've seen who the tallest and shortest people in the school are, make sure you ask your tall friends how the weather is up there, and don't bully your short friends.
All right, Lakers, I interviewed some students that are in their travel sports to see how they compare to the sports we have here at the high school.
Depends on the sport and depends on the team that they're playing for. I think that there are travel teams with good coaches, with good ideas, who are genuinely going to make their players better. And then I think there are some organizations that exist for no purpose other than to make money.
Do you like travel ball better than high school?
I don't. I think high school is more fun. It just depends on, like, if you go to like the really big tournaments, then it probably is more fun. But like, I would say that high school is more fun.
I personally like the travel season better. I get to go around and have better competition and compete with a bunch of people I don't normally see in season.
High school, I get to play with the people that are at my school and go deep postseason with them and see how far we can make it.
What is the difference between travel ball and high school ball? With travel, you can go everywhere just to be able to compete and see better tournaments, better people.
Our high school team is made up of people in our school, and we play about the same teams every year. But in Acme, we play a lot of different teams.
Well, travel is normally, like, practices are normally further away. You have to pay to be on the team. You have tryouts too.
I'd say the people that are there definitely enjoy it better, and they're typically more fun to be around.
So your school sports, the season is longer, and your JO season, that you're playing with a bunch of different people. I guess there's a lot more tournaments you go to, you play against some people who are a lot better than what you've ever seen.
Is there a major difference in skill or competition?
There definitely is. Like, when you go and do the extra stuff, you'll face people that are like a lot better than what you would in your high school. Like wrestling, there's like not just people that are just ranked in like the state, but there's nationally ranked people that are ranked all over the world and from different states.
I don't know if it's like thrill. It's just a different kind of soccer in a way.
Not really.
No, I do all think it's about the experience that you get. Sometimes if you play for a higher organization, there are better girls there and there's more competition, and then sometimes it can be more thrilling in that way.
Why do you want to spend the extra money to play travel sports? Just because it's better. You become a much better wrestler than if you were just
in high school. Like, you get a lot more experience.
You see better competition.
Yeah, against better people.
Normally the coaches have a lot more experience, and as well as the players surrounding you, so I feel like it's quote unquote better soccer.
I would spend the extra money to play JO because you're going to be getting more practice in the off season, and you could possibly bring that over to your high school teams to make them better and improve your high school culture by that way.
Does it take more time than high school?
I drive at least an hour for practices, and tournaments are a good couple hours away.
No, high school ball, you have a whole season worth of it, and then JO, you have a couple months, but it's just Sundays that you play on these tournaments, and you play multiple games on these days, and then you practice once a week.
Is it more aggressive than high school?
Absolutely. It's a completely different style of wrestling than you would do in high school. Like, high school is just folk style, and then you get into like the out of season stuff, and it's freestyle, Greco, and they're just completely different styles of wrestling.
And the people there are almost collegiate level, and it becomes harder.
I think our softball and our volleyball teams have shown exactly why people should be playing travel ball. I think with the softball team, when I was coaching softball, I'd say probably 90% of people played like some kind of travel ball. Volleyball team, I know a lot of the team plays JO, but then you get to other sports and the numbers go down a lot. So you got like basketball with AAU, or you've got soccer with like club soccer in the spring. Those numbers go down significantly. And part of that is just because people are playing sports in those seasons, but also some sports are just a lot more expensive than others. Travel soccer, for example, if you want to be really, really good, if you want a chance at like a major D1 school, if you want a chance at like an Olympic development program, we're talking $5,000 to $10,000 a year.
So now you know a little bit more about travel sports. I think you should join a travel team if you have the opportunity to.
All right, Lakers, you've seen it before and we're bringing it back. We're trying to see if our taste buds are as good as they used to be and distinguishing the difference between name brands and off brands. I picked out some people who I thought would be experts in the field to see if they really know their foods.
So just by feel, I'm gonna say that these are the Keebler ones. This one kind of sounds like it'd be the off-brand one. Now I'm gonna go with this one's Chips Ahoy. That's an awful cookie. That one's better, but it's still pretty bad. This one's definitely the best one. So I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, that was over here is the Keebler one or whatever it is. I'm gonna say off-brand and then Chips Ahoy.
No, I just want to like break it just to feel it.
Yeah, go for it.
How's that taste? That's Chips Ahoy. They all kind of have the same like consistency.
Yeah, they're cookies.
I think off-brand, this one might be Keebler, and this one's Chips Ahoy.
That's a cookie. This one is the cobbler elf one. This one's the off-brand. This one's Chips Ahoy.
Do your best.
I feel like that one's the Go-Go Squeeze. That's the middle one off the Go-Go Squeeze.
I feel like Go-Go Squeeze is like more liquidy, but. Okay, that might be Mott's. It has that, it tastes really sweet. Yeah, the Go-Go Squeeze is like liquidy, but I think that's the off-brand, and this is Mott's.
I'm fine with that.
Open up.
Was that the grape one? Still chewing. I'm gonna say the green one. The red one.
Murph showing the color to the camera.
That's black. I want to say red. That's definitely green.
Mine, so this is great. That one's red. No, that's grape. That one's yellow. And that one's green.
Flat. Has that like that thing to it.
That thing?
You know what I'm talking about?
It's got like that McDonald's like this is the off-brand. This is Starry. This is Sprite.
Did you guys do as good as you predicted to do?
I think I did better because I'm not very good at distinguishing things that I can't see, I feel like.
Yeah, I did better than I thought I was.
The applesauce was hard. That one was just
the cookies were easy. The Skittles, I don't eat Skittles, so
the Skittles were easy to me.
Yeah, well,
they all taste different. I feel like the Sprite and Starry
Sprite was
one.
easy.
That one was also easy.
That was easy.
You just had to figure out which one tasted the flattest, and then it was easy from there.
All right, we saw some good responses and we saw some bad responses to the taste test. But I thought, is it really the food or is it all in your head? So I conducted an experiment on Taylor Clem where I gave him all three of the same thing. So all three of his cups were filled with Sprite, all three of his applesauces were Mott's, all the cookies were Chips Ahoy, and all the Skittles were the same color. And he gave some very interesting responses.
This Starry. Oh shoot. I'm gonna say this is the off-brand one. This is Starry. Scratch all that. Scratch all that. This is off-brand. This is Starry. This is Sprite. This off-brand.
This one's Mott's. This one's Go-Go Squeeze. The way right one with Chips Ahoy. Man. Kebler. Keebler. Move off brown. Oh man. This one, purple. That's probably red, maybe. Alright. I got no idea. It tastes the same. That's the same thing. I'm gonna say yellow though.
Would you say you did better or worse than you thought you would?
I think I did better, honestly. I got that. Did I get the applesauce right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the applesauce right. Sprite was kind of hard. The Skittles, I had no idea. They taste the same.
So you think Skittles was the hardest one?
Yeah, for sure.
How do you feel knowing that every single option you got was the exact same? The applesauces were the exact same, the Sprites are the exact same, and the Skittles are all the same.
No way.
Yup. Could you really taste the difference in your head?
Not with the Skittles, but with the Sprite, yeah. With the Sprite, yeah. I thought it was a lucky guess with the applesauce. I thought it was a genius or something.
So there you have it, Lakers. Is it really how the food tastes that distinguishes between them, or is it really your mind playing a trick on you? You decide.